Hey everybody, this is Anthony, and I've got my little man Owen here with me today. Give me a high five, Owen. That ain't a high five. I want a high. Give me a high five, man. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And we're coming to you today with our latest comic pickups. Get your big head out of my way. Anyway, we had a great day today. We went on a little comic shopping binge, didn't we? Hit some places that we've never hit before and found a lot of cool stuff, including Owen got him a new
car.
Corvette.
And it's a car, and it's for to get fixed, and it's for the back burners. This is for to get the door go make you drive, and this one has nothing steering wheel, and it's not making me drive.
All right, well that's awesome. But we'll be right back with our latest comic haul right after Tickleland. Caught him off guard that time. Oh, Tickle Boy, Tickle Boy, Tickle Boy! Mercy. We'll be right back with our latest comic pickups right after this. Comic fans, we are back here with our comic pickups for the week, and we had a really good weekend of looking for comics. Me and the boys loaded up yesterday, and I let them decide what direction we were going, and they made good decisions. Just kind of took the lead on it. Led us to some good stuff. These were not any. This one right here, these first three are not any that we picked up yesterday. I picked these up Friday. Went up to Why So Serious in Lafayette. My good friend Anthony Black owns the store up there. He had a couple of 25-cent boxes. These books were not bagged and boarded. Most of them were pretty rough, but I found a couple of pretty good little gems in there. This one right here is a Ghost Special from 1978. Luis Dominguez on the cover. 6 all-new Super Shockers. Just a really cool cover, and I try to pick up any horror if I can get it for 25 cents. In fact, I don't think I paid anything for these 3 books because I bought 2 short boxes, and the guys just said, we're just going to throw these in. I said, that's fine. So I got this one, and also for $1 I picked up a Fantastic Four number 199. This is a Whitman variant with Dr. Doom on the cover. Not in too bad a shape. It's mid-grade, but for $1, you can't beat that. And I also got this one with a great Jim Aparo cover, and everybody knows what a Phantom fan I am. In fact, I was wearing a Phantom shirt in the intro. This one is Phantom number, I'm not sure what number it is, in the 40s, I believe, 45 maybe. Pretty rough, but $1. I'll stick it in as a filler to my Phantom stuff. Number 35, I'm sorry. Just a cool little Jim Aparo cover with the Skull Rider coming in, the Ghost Tribe. Just a cool little book for $1. You can't beat that. And then I got these next 3. It was an eBay transaction that kind of went a little bit crazy. I had originally bought a Showcase number 80, which is the first appearance of the Phantom Stranger in the Silver Age. And when I paid for it, the guy sent me an email and said, I'm so sorry. I went back and looked at my inventory. I've had a lot of problems, and I don't have this book anymore. He said, I'm going to refund your money, but if you see anything else you want, I'll give you a really good deal on it. And you look through all my sales. So he had some pretty decent books in his sales, and he had a Thor number 182. It was in really good shape. This is from 1970. Another great Dr. Doom cover. And I'll give you the total price that I paid on all of these at the end. And then he also had the number 183, which is the first battle of Thor and Dr. Doom. And this is a great John Buscema cover as well from 1970, December. And then I bought. I also found a Batman 245, which is the famous Neil Adams cover of Batman holding a newspaper, and he sent me the wrong book again. He sent those two, and then he sent this one, which I have a copy, but this may be an upgrade. I haven't looked at it, but this is Batman 243, which is a different Neil Adams cover, but this is the first appearance of the Lazarus Pit. So it was a good little key, but I emailed him and I said, look, I'll send this book back if you can send me, if you still have that other book. I'd rather have it because my copy of 245 was in really rough shape. And he said, I do still have it. I apologize again. I'm going to send you this book free of charge, no extra charge. And he did send it. It came in yesterday, and it's a really cool 245 with the Neil Adams classic iconic cover. And this one again is mid-grade, but mine had creasing all up through here. It was just looked like a spider web of creasing. So this is an upgrade for me on that. And I paid $35 for all of those, which I feel like that's a pretty good buy. This book alone right here is a very expensive book. And so I was thrilled to get those. So tell me how you think I did on those. Also, another eBay purchase right here. A guy sent me an offer on this book. I accepted it. I think it was around $75. Detective Comics number 405. Great Neil Adams cover here. And this is the first appearance of the League of Assassins. Now we start with the books that we picked up yesterday, and I just feel like I got some really good buys here. This one right here, I think I gave $2 for. I'm always trying to buy the Milestone issues. This is Showcase number 100 from May 1978. Cover art by Joe Staton and Dick Giordano. Love that cover. 60 sensational superstars in the story it took 100 years to tell. So I just love that cover. Really cool cover. Book that I've seen before in the past. Was going to pick up. Got it for $2. So happy with that. And I got some. Had to get some horror. Saw these in an antique store. Great Mike Kaluta cover from Unexpected 212 right here. The corpses in the quicksand. Love those skull covers. Kaluta, so underrated. Great artist. This one right here is a Luis Dominguez cover. I think this is from about 1976, 77 maybe. Witching Hour number 85. As you got the guy going to school, the kid going to school for his first day, and it looks like a pretty rough school there. And then again, another Milestone cover came into my possession yesterday. This is a Rich Buckler and Steve Mitchell on the inks. Ghost number 100. Love that. Love the cover imagery there. Love picking up these Milestone issues. It's a really, really cool cover. And here's a cool cover right here. You've got House of Mystery number 263. Mike Kaluta on this cover. And when looking for the artist on this, I started looking on these tombstones, and Mike Kaluta from 1978 buried right there. Cool little cover. I'm sure all these tombstones have some significance on the names and stuff. You got Farewell Molly there, and Roses Blue, I think, is one of them. Pretty cool little cemetery cover there. 3 Frightening Tales. Vengeance After Death. And then we got some Joe Kubert right here. And of course, you can always just recognize Kubert's style. This is House of Mystery number 298. Again, Kubert has such a distinctive style, and did a lot of covers for DC. And I picked up another final issue. Got the last issue of the House of Mystery, number 321. Great cover here. And let's see where this is from. This is from 1983. Mike Kaluta cover. As you can see, selling the house. Really cool book there. Love those final issues of a series and the Milestone issues. I usually try to pick those up. And I think I gave $35 for every one of those that you saw right there. This one right here, picked this up in a thrift store. Great 19th September 1963. Uncredited artist on this. Ghost Stories #3. I got that for $5. Cool book right there. And same thrift store. Got this one from November 1962. This is a comic adaptation of a 1960s British TV show. Mike Mercury Supercar, #1 issue there. George Wilson on that cover art. The great George Wilson, who did so many painted covers for Gold Key. Another great one, and I think I gave 7 for that one. Another great one right here that I gave $5 for. This one is from May 1958, Outer Space, and this is the great Rocco Masterserio on the cover. Outer Space #1 from 1958, 10 cents. Just a cool cover. Most vital subject of our times, as everybody was talking about the space race at that time. And I gave, I want to think, 5 for this one as well. Don't see a lot of Marvel out in the wild. This little thrift store had a bunch of books that were just, they weren't in bags and boards, they were just in plastic and had tags on them. And this one was there, $5. I thought, heck, I'll pick that up. Strange Tales, #144, and this one is from 1966 of May. And this is a key. It's the first appearance of Jasper Stillwell and Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. with a great Jack Kirby cover and Steve Ditko interiors on this one. So just a really cool old book. Picked up some Gold Key. I think these were $3 a piece. No, $4 a piece on these. These were in a different store that we went to. Twilight Zone, Rod Serling. This is number 59. This is a Joe Certa cover, probably repainted by George Wilson. He did a lot of repaints on some pencils. So that one was cool. Love the Twilight Zone, one of my favorite TV shows ever. I've got every issue, every episode on my little Plex deal. Watch them probably a couple of episodes every night before I go to bed. And then I got this one also, Ripley's Believe It or Not, True Ghost Stories, 1974, #45. And this is a John Salardo. What was this guy's name? It was John Salardo pencils. And this one was repainted by George Wilson. Cool cover. There. Picked up one Jonah Hex that I saw that I needed yesterday. This is a Luis Dominguez cover, Jonah Hex #37. It's a good little cover right here. Love that red background. Jonah's going over the waterfall. He's leaping to try to grab onto this rock right here. Cool cover right there. And then we went into a different comic shop, and they had a few issues, not as much as what I had found at some of the other places, but I did find some pretty cool ones. And this is Brave and the Bold #110, Batman and Wildcat. This is a Nick Cardy cover from 1974, 73, somewhere around in there. I did not put it on the back. And this one is a great cover right here, and this is one I've been looking for. I have never found it, but I did see it. This guy had 2 copies, and what was funny was the copy that wasn't as good as this one, he wanted more for it. This one he only wanted $4 for. I think he had 10 on the other one. Great Jim Aparo cover, being held at gunpoint. Jim Aparo right there. #124. Finish the cover of Aparo. Rock kills Batman, or I will kill you. So you got the cover there with Sergeant Rock holding a gun on Batman. And poor Jim Aparo there at the artist desk getting threatened by this guy. So it's a cool little cover. And then I got this one, Batman and Scalp Hunter, just because I'm a big Western fan, weird Western tales, and really wanted to read this story to see how he got trapped in the past Jim Aparo cover. This is a later issue, probably from the late 70s, I would imagine, 77, 78, somewhere around in there. And I picked this book up just because I had never seen it before. It's not really worth anything. I think it's from 1987. Superman Meets the Quik Bunny. Don't know who did the cover on that. I just did not look it up, but that's like a $3 book. I think I gave probably $1 for it. I can't remember. It wasn't very expensive though, but I just thought that's pretty cool. I like Nestle Quik, or used to. I don't drink it as much as I used to. But then I picked up some really cool books from different places. But this one came from a thrift store. December 1966. Go Check Superboy number 134. Got this for $3. Silver Age DC. I'll take that all day. Pretty good shape, mid grade. It's got a little split down here, but other than that, it's not too bad. And then I went in this other comic shop, and they just had some really good buys on some Silver Age DC. I got these all for $5 a piece, and I think I gave 10 for this one. This is Jimmy Olsen number 44 from 1960 with Kurt Swan on the cover right there, and that is the Wolfman of Metropolis. I love Wolfman covers. Never had seen this one before, and I thought, man, I got to have that one. So I gave 10 for that. The rest of these I gave 5 for, and they're just really cool. This one has got an homage of really a lot of the characters that Jimmy had played. October 1963 again, Kurt Swan on the cover. You got the Human Porcupine. You've got Elastalad, again, the Wolfman that we just saw on the other cover, and the Giant Turtle Man, which that issue was not in there. That's like a key issue just for the classic cover image on it of Jimmy being the Turtle Man, but I did not see that one in there. But this one was in there. This one is a Beatles cover, Red-Headed Beetle of 1000 BC. This is from 1964, September. Kurt Swan again on the cover art. $5, folks. I mean, can't really beat that. So it's just a cool little cover there. And then this one, and he had more. I didn't want to spend everything I had, but I may have to go back and get some more of these. They're really cool, and I think he had some Superboy as well. I just really kind of hit the tip of the iceberg on this little shop here. But this one right here, number 93, April 1966. Kurt Swan again on the cover. The Batman Superman of Earth X. Really cool cover. And then this one, again, one of my favorite little covers. I never had on this book, but I've seen it so many times. Number 110. Kurt Swan again on the cover. And then you got Jimmy cutting Superman's hair. How's he doing it? The Indestructible Hair of Steel. And Superman reading a Jimmy Olsen book as he's doing it there. So it's cool. And then the last one of the Jimmy Olsens that I got was number 118. This one is from January 1969, and the great Neil Adams on the cover, and you can see the sign of the times on this book. The hippie Olsens hate in. So Jimmy has become a hippie. Hippies were really being talked about. People were growing their hair out. Peace, love. It was just a whole movement there. But just a really, really cool little Neil Adams cover that I did not own. And then the best book that I got, I feel like, of the day, I don't own a lot of Golden Age and don't see them out in the wild very often. But this book was $5, folks, at that same thrift shop in a bag with a tag on it. And it's not in real good shape, but these books are so hard to find. Any kind of condition, if you can get a cover that's on it and the book is complete, I checked it out. This is pre-code 1950, and it's a Crime Smashers number 7. Just a great find right there for $5. I'll take that all day. Do have some chipping right here on it. It would be a 1.0 if sent in the grade, but I'm not going to send this book in. Just a great book to have. 10 cents, 1950, Crime Smashers. I cannot find this book on Key Collector. When you go to Key Collector and type in Crime Smashers, they only show you issue number 1 for some reason. But there are some copies of this on eBay around the same type of condition that this one is in. selling for I want to think a couple of $100. I don't really remember what they was, but I just wanted to see just see if there was any info on this book. Any of my Golden Age washers, if you got any info, artist, anything like that. I did not look up the artist on it. But I know this is pre-code, and I do know Crime Smashers #1 was instrumental in the book Seduction of the Innocent because of a girl that was raped, found raped in that book. I don't know what this one has in it. I have not read any of these stories. You got the damsel in distress, classic Golden Age cover, and again pre-code, $5, folks. Can't beat that all day long. I'll take it. But anyway, that's our comic pickups for this week. Had a good weekend. Really proud of the boys for picking where we went and what direction we went in, and we just had a real good time going from store to store. Owen got him a couple of cars, and he was happy about that. And he just people just see him and they just fall in love with him, and that's one thing that we really like for people to just see him out. And he's got such a good personality that people just can't help but love the kid. But anyway, we appreciate you guys watching. If you like our content and you want to see more content like this and don't want to miss out, hit that subscribe button. We've gotten a couple of new subscribers lately, which is cool. Our views were up on our last comic breakdown video. We do a couple of videos a week. Try to keep some new content coming all the time. It's just kind of hard being a single parent for these two boys. Of course, Will, he's about raised, but I still have to stay on top of him. He's a teenager still, but and a college man now, so that's really cool. But anyway, if you like our content, hit that subscribe button, drop us a comment, hit the like button as well. We appreciate everybody that comments and share our content. Get the word out for our channel to other people. And we know there's a lot of people that like comic videos out there that don't know about our channel, haven't come across it yet. Most people do come across it, subscribe to it, and it might not be for everybody, but that's okay. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, you don't have to. It's not. We don't do it for money. We just do it because it's something to do, and we have fun looking for comics, and that's basically what it's all about. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Everybody have a great work week. Stay safe out there, and as always, go dogs. We'll see you guys.